Amara was a little girl who lived in a small, quiet village at the foot of green hills. The village was peaceful, with rivers, flowers, and birds singing. Amara's parents, Mary and John, were kind and loved by everyone. Amara was a smart and curious girl who loved learning. She had her mother's beautiful eyes and her father's clever mind. When Amara was 6 years old, a terrible illness came to the village. Despite everyone's prayers and efforts, both Mary and John got very sick and passed away. Amara was left alone, and her heart was broken. The whole village was very sad for Amara, who had lost her dear parents. After this sad event, Amara went to live with her stepmother, Ifeoma. Ifeoma was pretty on the outside but had a cold heart. She had promised to take care of Amara, but she didn't keep her promise. She saw Amara as a burden and treated her badly. Even though Ifeoma was mean, Amara didn't give up. She found comfort in her schoolwork. She loved reading books and learning new things. Her teachers saw how smart she was. She was the best in her class, understanding everything quickly and answering questions cleverly. Her teachers admired her a lot. At home, life was very different from school. Ifeoma made Amara do all the hard chores, while her own children rested and played. Amara's hands became rough from all the work, but she never complained. She was strong and knew that her parents loved her very much. One evening, after a long day of chores, Amara sat by her small window. She looked at the stars and remembered her parents. She made a promise to herself. She would become successful and happy no matter what. The next day at school, her teacher, Mr. Okoro, saw that Amara looked tired. After class, he asked her gently, "Amara, is everything okay at home?" Amara hesitated, her eyes filling with tears. She usually kept her troubles to herself, but the kindness in Mr. Okoro's eyes made her speak. "It's hard, sir, but I will be okay." Mr. Okoro put a hand on her shoulder and said, "You are very bright and capable, Amara. Never forget that. There is always help if you need it." Encouraged by Mr. Okoro's words, Amara worked even harder in school. She started entering contests and competitions. She won many prizes for essays, math, and science. Her trophies and certificates piled up, showing how brilliant and determined she was. But Ifeoma's anger grew with each of Amara's successes. One evening, after Amara won another prize, Ifeoma snatched it from her and tore it apart. "You think you're special?" she sneered. "You are nothing." Amara felt hurt, but she didn't let Ifeoma's words break her spirit. She knew her worth and kept moving forward. Every mean act from Ifeoma made Amara stronger. As years went by, everyone knew how talented Amara was. She started getting scholarships and opportunities to study at good schools. But she knew she had to be patient and plan her future carefully. One day, a letter arrived from the National Academy for Gifted Youth. Amara was accepted with a full scholarship. She held the letter in her hands, feeling a mix of joy and sadness. This was her chance for a better future, a way to honor her parents' love and support. But leaving meant facing Ifeoma one last time. Gathering her courage, Amara went to her stepmother with the letter. "I have been accepted into the National Academy for Gifted Youth," she said firmly. "I will be leaving at the end of the month." Ifeoma's eyes narrowed. "And who will do all the work? Who will take care of the chores?" Amara looked at her without fear. "I have done more than enough work. It's time for me to follow my own path." For a moment there was silence. Then Ifeoma waved her hand dismissively. "Do as you wish. You were never part of this family anyway." Amara's heart ached, but she knew she was doing the right thing. She packed her few belongings, ready to start a new life. On her last night in the village, she visited her parents' graves. She knelt down and whispered, "Mama, Papa, I promise to make you proud. I will carry your love and wisdom with me always." The next morning, Amara left the village. As the bus drove away, she looked back one last time, feeling hopeful. Her journey was just beginning, and the future held new beginnings and endless possibilities. Amara arrived at the National Academy for Gifted Youth with a mix of excitement and nervousness. The school was big and beautiful, filled with students from all over the country. They were all smart and eager to learn, just like her. Amara quickly made friends who admired her kindness and intelligence. She studied hard and enjoyed her classes, happy to be in a place where she was valued. One day, while studying in the library, Amara found a book about strong and brave women who changed the world. Inspired, she decided she wanted to make a difference too. She dreamed of becoming a scientist and discovering new things that would help people. Her teachers noticed her passion and encouraged her to keep working hard. Back at home, Ifeoma was struggling without Amara. The chores piled up, and her children, who were used to relaxing, didn't help much. Ifeoma began to realize how much Amara had done for them. She felt a bit guilty, but was too proud to admit it. Years passed, and Amara graduated from the academy with top honors. She was offered a scholarship to a famous university to study science. Overjoyed, she accepted and moved to the city to continue her studies. She worked on important research and even got her work published in science journals. Her success was a testament to her hard work and determination. Despite her busy schedule, Amara never forgot her village and the people who had supported her. She often wrote letters to Mr. Okoro and her friends, sharing her achievements and expressing her gratitude. She also remembered her promise to make her parents proud and carried their memory in her heart. One day, while visiting her village during a break, Amara saw how things had changed. The village seemed tired and needed help. The school was falling apart, and many children didn't have the opportunity to learn like she did. Determined to give back, Amara decided to use her success to help her village. Amara started a project to build a new school and provide books and supplies for the children. She reached out to friends and supporters for donations and worked tirelessly to make her dream a reality. Soon, the new school was built, bright and full of hope. The children were excited to learn, and the village began to thrive once more. One evening, as Amara was helping set up the new school library, Ifeoma walked in. She looked tired and older, her pride now replaced with regret. "Amara," she said softly, "I want to apologize for how I treated you. You were always good to us, and I was wrong." Amara looked at Ifeoma, her heart filled with mixed emotions. She took a deep breath and replied, "I forgive you, Ifeoma. It wasn't easy, but I learned a lot from those hard times. I hope we can move forward and help each other." With tears in her eyes, Ifeoma nodded. "Thank you, Amara. You have a big heart." As they worked together to arrange the books, Amara felt a sense of peace. She had overcome many challenges and was now helping others. She realized that forgiving Ifeoma was a part of her healing journey. Years went by, and Amara's village became known for its strong community and excellent school. Amara continued her work as a scientist and often visited her village to check on the school and the children. She became a role model, showing everyone that with hard work, kindness, and forgiveness, anything was possible. Amara never forgot the lessons she learned through her journey. She always remembered the love of her parents, the support of her teachers, and the strength she found within herself. Her story was a beacon of hope and inspiration for many. Moral lessons from this story. 1. Never give up. No matter how hard life gets, keep going. Amara faced many challenges but always stayed strong and kept working towards her dreams. 2. Kindness and forgiveness. Being kind and forgiving can heal hearts and build strong relationships. Amara forgave Ifeoma and helped her village, showing the power of kindness. 3. Education is powerful. Learning and education can change lives. Amara used her knowledge to better herself and her community, proving that education is a key to a bright future. Bible verse to learn from this story. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways submit to Him, and He will make your paths straight. Proverbs 3 verse 5 to 6.